As we last left off, we just defeated the Tower of Terror. TF32 here again, and we are moving on to the Causeway. This place is going to be a little bit more trickier than the Tower of Terror. Oh god, that's not what you want to do. Well, I guess you can do that. I did not think that would be possible. And now it's time for an Axe Knight. You want to approach that one slowly, do not jump at it. It is possible to get it when you've jumped into that platform, but I just wouldn't chance it if I were you. And Ravens in combo with Fishmen. You thought the Bats in combo with Fishmen were bad? Well, think again. This is the absolute worst thing, because the Ravens, they can home in on you without warning. That's the reason why I hate them. In some cases, there is just no possible way to avoid them. I've actually never had two Ravens on screen going in the same direction before. That is odd. In this next room, it's all about strategy. What you want to do is lure the Axe Knight as far to the left as you can, but it can only stay like a few blocks away from you. You'll see why I'm luring it. And it doesn't help that they take 6 hits to kill. That's why there's a mini demon that would have came right in our face. 1, 2, 3, 4. No cheese in this section this time. This time we are going to go down here. Bat that would have came right in our face, but we can speedrun that part no problem. Let the bat fly under us. And now we have an Axe Knight that's in a bit of a tough position to fight, but not too bad if it's doing the higher angle, then good for you. Oh, that's going to be tricky. Let's go. Alright, we're good. Alright, one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. We're not quite done with the stage yet. A Raven coming right in our face. We have 2 more to deal with, but the next 2 are easy. It's the Fishmen that we gotta pay more attention to. Now, note that the Fishmen in Castlevania 1, it is actually possible for them to... It is actually possible for the Fishmen to come out in such a position that they will hit you. In this game, they will not, though. So now, it's almost time for the boss. So, I'm just going to switch the state over to State 2, save there, and recording stream is now done. So now it's time for the Water Dragons. If you stand close enough, you can hit him, but each head takes 5 hits to kill, and each head has its own pattern. Now, you want to squat right over here. Oh, missed my hit there. And that's all there is to it. Switching to State 2, saving, and we're done. That was a fast stage. There weren't too many outtakes here, but enjoy them while they are here. Now, due to the screen recorder and my emulator running at the same time, stuff like that can happen. Why does that one keep getting me? During the outtakes of my perfect run, I stated that I never have too many outtakes, and that is definitely the case here. Let's bring up the original rating. I gave it a 4 out of 10 originally, because the Axe Knights could catch me off guard sometimes, as well as the Ravens and the Fishmen most notably. That's the reason that I took a shortcut right over that wall, and avoid that other room. But then I revisited it today, and it was just a lot easier than I remembered it being. and I didn't have that many outtakes. Therefore, I gave it a 3. This place would have been a lot higher if I didn't have this, if I didn't only have 2 or 3 outtakes. I mean, if I had much more than that, then I would have given it a 5. The main difficulty is the Axe Knights. Their main deal is anticipating whether they're going to throw their axes high or low. And if you're Grant, then you can hit them either way. You can, if you're standing. If you're standing, you can hit them when they're in the high arc and the low arc. Now, everything else, the Ravens, they're very easy to lure. And the Fishmen, if you jump on them, that's your own wrongdoing. Just don't jump, unless you're feeling daring like I am. Like I said earlier, I like to speedrun things, and, well, that's almost what I did here. And the Fishmen, the deal with them, they can pop out of the water sometimes without warning, but they're not as bad as they are in the first game, as I mentioned earlier. And the water dragons. When I was doing my perfect run, I saw these guys as a real threat. And that was still the Japanese version. Now, by now, I've learned their pattern. The thing is, when their pattern remains constant for the entire fight, so bear with me on how to do it. The first head, one of the heads will appear closest to the center, and each head takes 5 hits to kill. What you want to do is get close enough, but not too close so you'll get hit by the fire, but close enough for you to get those 5 hits in so you can destroy that one head. And then you can focus in on the second head. And the head, it'll always move to the left. Once it hits one end of the screen, it'll end up on the right end. Once it hits the left end of the screen, it'll end up on the right end of the screen once it pops out of the water again. So you can kind of use that as a bit of a strategy to get rid of them. And once he gets to a level where you can actually hit him, you can easily kill him outright. Like I said, it is possible to kill one of the heads in one shot. So 3 out of 10 is all I can give this place. And the castle courtyard, I brought Cypher for a reason. This stage is the reason why. It isn't too bad otherwise, though. So thank you for watching. This is TF32 signing out. Hope you're enjoying this, and have a great night.